out of Ohio. Should be a good one here, but again, 133, it's winner take all.
Exactly. Strickland, one wrestler coming out here. Strickland, the top seed, kind of struggled a little bit this year, but Strickland ranked number 46 in the country right now coming in this match, checking in. But this is one of those pressure weight classes where you got to win the championship here to get your ticket punched to Kansas City.
Yeah, you don't want to be kind of relying on one of those wild card at-large berths. You'd really have to wrestle out of your mind in order to be able to get one of those here out of this conference at this weight class.
Absolutely. You got to make somebody really kind of stand up and notice you on the way into it, because that's the tough road to hoe, because you're putting a whole bunch of people in a room and everybody's arguing for a different kid, and you don't want to rest your chances on that.
Well, these two have not faced each other this year. Have a handful of common opponents, but nothing really that jumps out. Both lost to Nick Molchak. He's the number 3 seed out of Cleveland State, so he's maybe a kind of a wild card in all of this, because he actually pinned Strickland earlier this year.
Yeah, I saw that when looking through some of the stats there. Molchak comes in, though, at 12-11, a sophomore, so I got a feeling he's a all-or-nothing kind of guy.
But again, a get-to-know-you type of...
Strickland really working the head hard as they get to the edge of the mat. Brugh trying to slip into a high crotch there, nothing doing. Both wrestlers in that collar tie. Both guys trying to work a little inside position and see if they can get their opponent out of there. Strickland with the outside single there. Trying to turn the corner on this one. He's got the ankle tied up. Brugh keeping the whizzer in there. Don't have any points yet as long as he keeps that whizzer in. Get both feet there. We'll get the 3-point takedown awarded, and we do. So he picks up both ankles, gets the 3-point. Now we're getting a count because he has to work up there or get the stalling warning. Did work up to the waist. Avoided the stalling warning. Brugh quickly to his feet.
Brugh gets the escape before they go off the mat. As you see there, the takedown. Basically just getting both ankle control, and you're in good shape.
Nice job of collecting the ankles by Strickland before Brugh can get off the mat.
So 3-1 your score here early on. So Tommy, take us through there. There's several different ways to get a takedown, but ultimately, what is the viewer looking for here in order to earn the 3 points?
Well, you got to be on top. You got to control the hips or be on both ankles, as we saw that time, to be in control. Some rule changes in college come up. You can still have an arm trapped inside as long as you have your hips up on top of the wrestler. Get points awarded there. We see right now Brugh trying to work his way around. Strickland in on a single, kind of holding on there, not letting Brugh turn the corner to get around back. Now he's going to elevate the hips to try and come out the back door and see if he can score here. Again, we're in a scramble position. You're going to see a lot of that this weekend. Strickland trying to get his hips high, turn the corner, and he's going to be close there. We're waiting to see. No nope. Points awarded there. We're close to a danger position there. If Strickland puts Brugh in his back is exposed, we'll start getting a count from the official. That's the danger position to see if we're going to award a takedown in that position or not.
And I believe we have seen that's the flip to see who is going to be able to choose up or down. And you probably noticed there on the takedown that it's worth 3 points. And Tommy, that is a new change in wrestling this year. It's gone from 2 points to 3, and again, that's to reward the offensive wrestler, the one that's doing the scoring. Because if, let's say, Brugh got the escape, so it's 3-1. If he gets the escape here in the old system, it'd be 2-2, and by and large, he hasn't done anything offensively.
Exactly, and we were in situations before where wrestlers that could really tough on top. Some of your Pennsylvania guys really, really work hard on top. were winning matches without scoring and necessarily an offensive point. They might have 2 escapes, a riding time point, win a match 3-2. And so this rewards those guys that are working on their feet a little bit more. A lot of debate over it this year. It's a rule that I personally like. I like to see the aggressiveness on their feet a little bit more. Strickland with both boots in right now, really stretching Brugh out there. He's trying to slip his arm underneath in a little power half here. He's got to get his hips to the side if he thinks he's going to get a turn here, but this is really wearing on Brugh right there underneath there.
Yeah, so this is Strickland basically playing the long game. He's going to try to wear out the Bobcat Brugh here, and if nothing else, he's established 17 seconds in change in riding time here, and really playing the long game, trying to wear him out so he can score later on in this match.
Absolutely, really just kind of just taking a lot of energy out of Brugh underneath right now. Now he's got the leg locked up there again. Really tough for Brugh to base up, and he's not going anywhere if he can't get his hips up off the mat. Now he's trying to bring a bar across the back there. Possibly work a tilt out of this. Good pressure by Strickland on top right now. Now he's into a spiral ride. A stalling warning on Brugh. That's tough. A lot of pressure on him underneath right now. Strickland, the leg slipping a little bit. Brugh had a shot there. Couldn't actually slip the leg out. Both wrestlers looking at the clock, knowing they got short time in the period here. Probably going to be at the table to get some riding time straightened out here.
Yeah, because it looked like Strickland had gotten control a little bit earlier and certainly would have had more than the 15 seconds that they have on the board right now, but we shall see.
Well, it's at least 2 minutes and 50, because he rode him for the whole period there. He started in the top position. He'll be down here to start the third. Trying to come across, and now he's trying to elevate him for the mat return. Strickland doing a nice job of dropping his hips here, not letting the lift take place. Drive off the mat. Action takes him off the mat. Another one of those rule changes. If the action doesn't, if one wrestler or the other wrestler takes him off the mat, we're going to see a stall call. That's a little bit of a change this year. If the action, like in that case, takes him off the mat, we don't get the stall call. That's just part of what's going on in the match. Really trying to keep the wrestlers on the mat, keep the clock moving, keep wrestling going. Strickland doing a nice job of getting his hips up. He gets the reversal for 2 there. Quickly into a spiral ride, back pressure and Brugh. Really pressuring hard out to the side. Gonna get that leg back in. Strickland done a really nice job with the legs.
And really not allowing Brugh to do much of anything. And the riding time is, like you said, it's well over 2 minutes. It seems to be resetting every time it hits the next minute on our clocks here. But regardless, Strickland has been the dominant wrestler here so far, as Brugh really hasn't been able to do much, and now he gets a stall warning against him.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up another point. Strickland now he's got the arms bundled underneath. Really going to try and pressure forward to flatten Brugh out and look for the turn here. He's got those arms bundled, comes off of him. Great job of Strickland on top, really working hard. Kind of forcing that stalling warning from Brugh. Now he's looking for a cradle. Goes back to the bundle arms and good pressure. Strickland, one of those longer wrestlers, a lot of leverage by him. Trying to get the boot back in, trying to tuck the head underneath here with a power half, get some back points. Referee out front, not close yet. So a real dominant performance by Gable Strickland there from Lock Haven, the #1 seed here in his opening round match.
Really showcasing himself. He's going to take an 8-1 victory after you add the riding time. And you take a look at the reversal here, and I mean this pretty much is the tail of the tape, as Strickland.
Yeah, nice job of Strickland keeping his hips up and then just trapping the leg of Brugh so he could bring Brugh's hip to the mat and just kind of step over for the reversal on that one.
We're going to, again, waste no time. 13